You didn't stumble here by accident. Something deeper guided you. A quiet knowing inside that said, listen, because somewhere within you, your body has been carrying a story that your mind hasn't yet found the words for. Before the mind understands, the body already remembers. It holds what you could not say. It stores what you had to survive. It carries the memories that never had the chance to become language. When you felt scared, your heart raced. When you felt unsafe, your muscles tightened. When you felt unseen, your breath grew shallow. You may have forgotten those moments, but your body hasn't. It keeps them, quietly, faithfully, like a loyal friend guarding every unshed tear, every truth you swallowed to keep the peace. The body is the first witness to everything you've lived through. Even when the mind says, it's over, the body still asks, are we safe? Even when you want to move on, it remembers what it had to do to protect you, and that remembering is not punishment. It's preservation. It's your body's way of saying, I loved you enough to keep you alive. Sometimes that love looks like tension that never leaves. Sometimes it looks like exhaustion that no amount of sleep can touch. Sometimes it looks like anxiety that appears out of nowhere. But nowhere is never really nowhere. It's a place inside you that never stopped being afraid. Your body is not against you. It's trying to get your attention. Every ache, every flutter, every tight breath is a message. And the first step in healing is learning to listen. Take a slow breath in. Let it fill your lungs. Exhale gently through your mouth. Now close your eyes and ask your body, what are you trying to tell me right now? Don't force an answer. Don't think, just notice. Maybe it's a feeling in your chest, a pulse in your hands, a warmth behind your eyes. Whatever it is, that's communication. Whisper softly to yourself, I'm here now. You don't have to hold this alone anymore. Take another breath. Exhale with gratitude. Your body just spoke. You listened. The body doesn't just remember. It speaks. It has a language of its own, one that existed long before words. When danger appeared, your body learned to communicate in instinct. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn. Each one a dialect of survival. When you fought, it was your body saying, I will protect us. When you ran, it was saying, I will keep us safe by moving away. When you froze, it was saying, if I stay still, maybe I can survive this. When you fawned, when you became overly kind, overly pleasing, overly accommodating, it was your body whispering, maybe if I make them happy, I won't be hurt. You didn't choose these responses. They were chosen for you by a nervous system designed for one purpose, to keep you alive. And it worked. Every instinct, every reaction, every silence, it all kept you here. But over time, the language of survival can outlive the danger. It keeps speaking, even when life is no longer threatening. That's when you start feeling it. The overreactions that don't match the moment, the sudden tension, the exhaustion that comes from being constantly on guard. You tell yourself, I'm overreacting, but you're not. You're remembering. Your body hasn't realized the story changed. It still thinks you're in chapter 1, the part where you had to fight, run, freeze, or please to stay alive. The work now is to teach your body that the story has moved on, that you made it through the fire, and it can rest now. You don't silence these responses. You listen to them. You thank them. You help them evolve. Because healing isn't about erasing your survival instincts. It's about teaching them new language, the language of safety, peace, and presence. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale gently through your mouth. Now place a hand on your heart and another on your stomach. Feel both hands rise and fall with your breath. Whisper softly, "You did everything right. You kept me safe. You can rest now." If you notice your shoulders drop, your chest soften, your jaw unclench, that's your body responding. That's your nervous system learning the language of peace. Take another breath, longer this time. Let your exhale be the sound of permission. You are safe now. You are safe now. You are safe now. For many of us, there came a moment when the mind and the body stopped speaking the same language. The moment the mind said, "We're fine," and the body whispered, "We're not." That's the split. The silent war between logic and instinct. The mind wants to move forward, but the body is still holding on. One part of you is reaching for the future. The other is still standing in the past, waiting for proof that it's over. This is why healing can feel like confusion. Why you can know you're safe and still feel unsafe. Why you can tell yourself, "It's okay now," and your heart keeps racing anyway. The body doesn't listen to reason. It listens to rhythm. It listens to safety. It listens to the energy of truth. You can't outthink what the body feels. You can only bridge the two, thought and sensation, logic and emotion, until they begin to trust each other again. Your mind might be the storyteller, but your body is the keeper of the truth. And until they reconcile, healing remains incomplete. There's no shame in that split. It's how you survived. When life was too painful to process, the mind took over. It organized, it planned, it distracted. It said, "Let me handle it," and the body obeyed, holding everything it wasn't safe to feel. So, years later, when you suddenly cry for no reason, when you get tired for no reason, when you panic without cause, that's not weakness. That's the body trying to return what it's been carrying for you. It's saying, "Here, you're strong enough now." Healing happens when you stop fighting that reunion, when you stop shaming the part of you that still shakes, when you stop telling your body to get over it. The truth is, you don't need to get over it. You just need to get back into yourself. Let the mind and the body meet in the middle, not in perfection, but in presence. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Now gently touch your hand to your chest. Say quietly, mind, "Thank you for protecting me." Body, "Thank you for remembering for me." Pause. Let both sides feel heard. Now whisper, "You don't have to fight anymore. You are both on the same team." As you breathe, imagine your mind and your body meeting halfway. The thoughts becoming softer. The body becoming calmer. The two finally remembering they belong to the same person. Take one more breath. Let it be full, slow, and steady. That is what reconnection feels like. You've spent years learning to think about your body, but very little time learning to listen to it. When something hurts, we rush to fix it. When something feels heavy, we drown it out with noise. When anxiety rises, we call it wrong instead of curious. But what if your body isn't malfunctioning? What if it's messaging? Every flutter in the chest, every knot in the stomach, every sudden wave of fatigue. They are not betrayals. They are letters from within, reminding you that energy moves through you, not against you. The body is never the enemy. It is a compass. When it aches, it is pointing you back toward something that needs care. When it trembles, it is asking to release what you were never meant to hold alone. Listening without fear means replacing the question, "What's wrong with me?" with, "What are you trying to tell me?" It means allowing sensations to rise and fall without labeling them good or bad. It means trusting that your body speaks the same language as your soul. It just uses different words. When the heart races, it might be excitement mistaken for danger. When the stomach turns, It might be truth revealing itself. When tears come from nowhere, it might be relief finally escaping the cage of control. The body speaks through patterns, not paragraphs. You only need to pay attention. So, the next time your chest tightens, pause. Place a hand there. Breathe. Ask softly, "What are you saying?" Then listen, not with judgment, but with reverence. Take a long breath in through your nose. Let the air fill your ribs. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly, as if you're whispering a secret to yourself. Notice what's happening inside right now. Is there warmth, tightness, stillness? Whatever you find, do not turn away. Just name it quietly. This is tension. This is calm. This is fear. This is release. Now, instead of trying to make it stop, say to it, "Thank you for speaking to me. I am listening." Take one more breath. Let your exhale carry softness through your shoulders. Feel how your body responds to being heard. How even awareness is medicine. For so long, we were taught that the body was something to control. We silenced its pain, ignored its fatigue, and called its wisdom inconvenience. But healing begins the moment you stop trying to master your body and start learning from it. Your body is your oldest teacher. It has been guiding you from the very beginning, even when you were too young to understand. When you were afraid, it taught you to protect. When you were silenced, it taught you to hide. When you were neglected, it taught you to self-soothe. When you were hurt, it taught you to endure. And now, in this season of your life, it is teaching you something new. How to return. Returning to the body is not about control. It's about conversation. It's about partnership. You are not the warden of your body. You are its student. The body knows when it is ready to release. The body knows when to rest. The body knows when to speak, when to cry, when to soften. All it asks is that you listen without fear. When the mind learns to trust the body again, the two begin to dance. They stop arguing about who is right and start working together toward peace. You stop pushing and start flowing. You stop bracing and start breathing. The body teaches you balance. It shows you what safety feels like. Not what it looks like, not what it sounds like, but how it lives inside you. Safety is not the absence of pain. It is the presence of permission. Permission to feel. Permission to rest. Permission to exist without apology. Take a slow breath in. Let your body guide the rhythm. Not your mind, not the clock, just your own pulse. As you breathe, whisper softly, "Body, I'm ready to listen. Body, I'm ready to trust you again." Now, place your hand on your heart. Feel it, that steady rhythm. It has never abandoned you. Say quietly, "Thank you for keeping me alive. Thank you for waiting for me to come back." Take one more long breath. Let your shoulders drop, your face soften, your heart open. You are home now, not in a place, but in yourself. The mind may seek understanding, but the body seeks peace. When the two learn to speak again, you begin to live as one whole being. You are not your pain. You are the one who survived it, the one who is learning to listen, the one who is finally coming home. Follow for more reflections from the language of survival.